Louisiana beer reviews. Hello, brothers. I'm going to do a review of Abita Creole Cream Ale just about now. Best by July 22nd, 2017. 13 IBUs. They use pale malts and Blanca, Isabel, purple rice. Oh dear. Now, Cascade and Equinaut hops. You ever heard of Equinaut? Not Equinox, Equinaut. Okay, it's available March to May. It was introduced way back in 2017, and it gets no score on Beer Advocate or Rate Beer. And this is the first video review for this beer. In the world. Come on. You see, Abita used to have those convenient twist-off caps, which you just had to be difficult and go to pry caps. Okay, Creole Cream Ale. They're showing a scene from, looks like the French Quarter or the Faubourg Marigny. Yep, Equinaut hops. It says it right there. Now wait a minute. Time out. They said on the website Cascade and Equinaut. Now here they're saying Apollo, Cascade, and Equinaut. Don't play games with me, Abita. You know what? I think I bought this beer like a month ago, and I just kept putting it off. I got such a backlog. People say, try this, try that, try this, try that. It's like, yeah, but I can't even get through what I've got. And then they'll say, I want to send you this, I want to send you that. I say, do you know how much beer we get around here? I mean, I'll take it, but I just discourage it because it's such an expense. It's such a time-consuming thing to send me beer. All right, talking about cream ales. I guess, oh wait, a medium, slightly off-white head, and a pretty clear golden appearance with a lot of pretty exuberant bubble streams. Talking about cream ale. I guess the most famous one is the Genesee Cream Ale, introduced in 1960, which was sold in Louisiana for about 6 months. In 2014, at Dorgnac's for $4.65 a six-pack, it received 0 promotion. Exactly no one was alerted to it except me by Mike Paw Peters, and so guess what? It did nothing. We get so many beers around here that hey son, that's the case. They get no promotion, they get no attention, and you know us craft beer people, we're just jumping around, getting this, getting that, getting this, getting that, never going back, never going back. You say, well, Genesee Cream Ale is not a craft beer. I know that, but it's the same thing. It's the whole brand thing. We just jump. So things die on the shelf. All right. There's Kingfisher Cream Ale from Chafuncta Brewing of Louisiana. And it's really good, but for $10 a six-pack, it ain't really that good. There was Little Kings I bought at HEB in the Woodlands, Texas. I found it was too metallic. I didn't like it. It was okay. There was Narragansett Cream Ale. I don't even know if that's even produced anymore, but it was even more metallic, less enjoyable. I gave it a C score, and I never saw it again, and I don't recall anyone else ever doing a video review for that particular beer. Okay, on with the show. So cream ales, I think you could make the argument that Ballantine is a cream ale. Ballantine, ale, and it's pretty much identical in flavor to all these other cream ales. They just call it an American ale, but I think it could be categorized as a cream ale, and that's the best-selling ale in America, and I'm sure 99% of its sales are located within the city limits of New York City, and probably almost all of that within the Bronx. You go to the Bronx, they got 40 ounces, 22-ounce bottles, 16-ounce cans, 12-ounce cans, 12-ounce bottles, all different configurations. You go to other parts of New York City, they got nothing. No Ballantine. I'm not commenting on the Aroma because they don't seem to have much of one. They're talking about this would go well in the summer and the warm months, but yet they sell it in the spring. And it would pair well with like a sauce piquant. Okay. The Aroma is like pretty muted, but there's a little fruitiness like peach. Or is it apricot? And some pale malts like white bread, but it's very muted. Okay, I mean, if you want something that's super aromatic, don't go for this. Don't go for this. It's got a lot of carbonation. If you love seeing these ascending bubble streams, this could work. Let's go with the flavor. I already did a little sipping, as you may have noticed. Well, okay. Okay, there's a little bit of yeast. There's a little bitty, tiny, little bitty, tiny, bitty, tiny bit of white bread. Hop bitterness? No. Body? Yeah, it's kind of heavy bodied, really. It's like high medium. Weird item. The finish is like more wet than dry. I don't know. I don't see this one catching on too fabulously. Everything with Abita, right around here is strawberry, lager, and the Abita amber, and the purple haze, and the peach, and the orange, and all of that. I think they had a big push for this. Now I'm thinking about Matherns. I don't recall seeing a whole lot of it around. So I think it's just going to be like kind of big and not so big and then a little bit and then gone. And then never to be seen again. Your summertime beer drinkers are not going to want something this heavy bodied, okay? 5%? Yeah, 5%. I mean, why wouldn't they just buy Budweiser? And it's made with that rice, right? This purple rice. You know, well, maybe you don't know. Louisiana is a major league rice producer, right? So everybody's eating everything with rice. Rice here, rice there, rice everywhere. They have the rice festival, the rice queen. But, and so, you know, Budweiser is made with rice, so that might appeal to a lot of Louisianians, and Bud Light is made with rice, and so maybe that's why it's the #1 beer in Louisiana, and this is made with rice. And there's the Raging Cajun beer from southwestern Louisiana, or south central western Louisiana, and that's really good. This is, it's okay, right? It's okay, it's all right. But honestly, these rice beers, now they have a distinctive thing. There's something, it's hard to describe. It's like a greenness to it, a green yeast. I was saying that about the Jim Beam bourbon. It had like green wood, green, like an unaged, I don't know what it is. And these have that. Budweiser has that. It's like you can almost see the yeast when you're drinking it. You can visualize Budweiser. How many beers can you drink where you can visualize the brewing process as you drink it? But, and even that Ginga Kogen, I think it's Ginga Kogen from Japan that Tommy Sands, Ken sent me. There's something distinct. He sent me that red rice. It was, well, it was so much bolder in the flavor, but there's something, it's hard to pin down, it's hard to describe, but it's, I'm telling you, I could pick it out of a crowd. That's my baby. Crying. No, I mean, all kidding aside, you know, I was kidding a little bit at the beginning of this video because I'm a kidder. But I joke around in all seriousness. That's the thing. Every joke I make is completely serious. But no, but it's something. It's hard to pin down. You got to think about these beers. I think about beer more than I drink about. You know, I think on beer more than I drink on beer. But so I would say get a 12-pack of Budweiser and then go get a 6-pack of this and then drink and then think, compare them. And then you'll say, yeah, there's a lot of commonalities. There's more commonalities than differences, really. Naturally, this is a lot more golden. It's a good deal hazier. But it's not a good deal better if it does have fruitier flavors, but that doesn't mean it's better. It's just a different attribute. No, it's not a good deal better. It's just like comparable. So you decide. You want to pay $2 more 6-pack for comparable? I don't. But hey, it's a good try. Doesn't taste a whole lot like a cream ale. But then again, it doesn't have that metallic taste of the Little Kings or even worse than Narragansett. So, I mean, I'm not over here drinking metal, right? It's just something about drinking metal shavings that is not appealing to me. You might like it. I don't. You say, come on, give the score. I know I'm trying to stall for time because I don't know what to say. Murmur. Well, to be more or less honest, to be essentially honest in what I'm saying to you, gosh, this thing is developing even more Budweiser qualities as I drink on it. It's so bizarre. Weird stuff, people. I'll give it a B+. It is very good, and as you drink on it, it starts to, like I'm sitting here talking like, oh, it's all over the place. Yeah, because the beer is like all over the place. It's got like all these little intricate, little extremely subtle, mostly taste, but even in the aroma, no, it's not really developing too much. I was going to say it's starting to develop some things. It's not really. Okay, so it's just a B+. But, I mean, you can get it for like $1.39 a single. And if you want to go on like a little adventure, not a big adventure, it's not the Rocky Mountains, but maybe it's like went to the Arbuckle Mountains in Oklahoma. I mean, you still went. You saw something and it's worth going. So that's what this is, worth buying. So Les Bon Temps Roulé, a very good beer and intriguing in some ways. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.